Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. God grants up brand new mercies every single morning. Let's welcome Pastor Mike Todd, the senior pastor of Transformation Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Good morning, Pastor Todd.
Hey, good morning, Ricky, and good morning to the Rickey Smiley family. I am so grateful to be here with you. My name is Michael Todd, and I am a pastor in Tulsa, Oklahoma at Transformation Church, and I have the privilege of praying with you today. So wherever you are, whatever's going on, I'm telling you, your day is about to get better because we're about to go to the one who created the day. Father, in the name of Jesus, I thank you for the peace that passes all understanding. My brothers and sisters and I are going through stuff that we don't even understand. Father, there's chaos going on all over the world. There's stuff going on in our families. There's stuff going on in our own hearts, minds, and souls. But today, we remind you of your word that you say you give peace that passes all understanding. So, Father God, we are the ones who are going to stand and not be wavered by the things that come or go. We are going to be steadfast. We are going to have joy. We are going to actually be love in the midst of a world that's so divided. And I thank you, Father God, the only way we're going to be able to do that is because not that we just have peace, you are the Prince of Peace. So today, help us be able to walk in peace when somebody triggers us at work. Help us be able to have the right response when somebody does something that we don't like. Help us, Father God, when we mess up and we don't even have grace for ourselves. Thank you that today, peace is our portion because you give peace that passes all understanding. Have your way in our lives today is our prayer. In Jesus' name, amen. Hey, this is Pastor Michael Todd from Transformation Church. If you ever are in Tulsa, Oklahoma, pop through. We'll treat you like family. And if not, you can watch on YouTube every day. Go to church right now. Ricky, man, I love you. Thank you for giving me this time to pray with the family. I'll see you soon.
Hey, we appreciate you. That was Pastor Mike Todd, the senior pastor of Transformation Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thank you so much, Pastor Todd. It's time for the praise break right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all front page right here. Alfredas, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It is Wednesday, November 5th. Here's what's going on in the news. Democrats are taking a big victory lap after last night's elections, and every win has a little bit of history behind it. New York Democratic Socialist Zohran Mamdani, the guy Trump went after harder than anyone, just pulled off a great big win and even made history as the city's next mayor. He's also the first Muslim and first socialist to win that job since 1917.
On January 1st, I will be sworn in as the mayor of New York City. I wish Andrew Cuomo only the best in private life. But let tonight be the final time I utter his name.
Down in Virginia, Abigail Spanberger, the former CIA officer who flipped a red district back in 2018, is now the state's first female governor. Big glass ceiling moment there. Virginia also made headlines in the attorney general race where Jay Jones knocked out the Republican incumbent even after old 2022 text surfaced where Jones made some really bad jokes about a Republican lawmaker and his kids. He did apologize and stayed in the race and still won. Proving controversy doesn't always kill a campaign. And in Jersey, Mikey Sherrill, a Navy vet and a former prosecutor, rolled through her race, becoming only the second woman ever to run the Garden State and first Democratic woman to win. Out west, California voters said yes to redrawing their congressional maps, a move likely to boost Democrats in Congress, just like the 2011 shakeup that helped turn the state deep blue. In other news, the death toll from the UPS cargo jet crash in Louisville has climbed to at least 7. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear confirmed the news, adding the number could rise. 11 others are injured, 2 critically. That jet went down on takeoff yesterday afternoon while headed for Honolulu. Now, the crew members were aboard, and officials are still working to identify victims, recalling tragic cargo flight disasters like the UPS Flight 1354 crash of 2013, which also claimed multiple lives. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the college football playoff rankings are out. Ohio State sitting at number 1, of course. Indiana's number 2. Texas A&M is number 3. Alabama's 4. Georgia is 5. Ole Miss is 6. BYU's 7. Texas Tech is 8. Oregon is 9. Notre Dame is 10. You know what? I don't have any issues with this ranking. I don't. I mean,
no, not at all.
For the first
not
round,
at all.
They actually got this pretty accurate. A lot of people saying, "What about Oregon? They should be up high." No, they ain't really played nobody strong yet. So they good. I like this. I like where it's going so far. So we'll see how it plays off. Shout out to Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Ernie Johnson. They were clowning Boston Celtics superstar Jaylen Brown's hairline on ESPN Tip-Off. Man, y'all can enjoy this right here.
Jaylen Brown called LeBron about his hairline. Did you read that?
Yeah, but that hairline has been doctored seriously.
They call him Jalen Beijing Brown.
Hey, Kenny,
I'm asking y'all a serious question. Yeah. Why are guys so sensitive about their hairline? Dude, when I started going bald, it was a quick, easy decision. I was like, I'm going bald. Like, I'm going to shave it.
You were fat and bald. So people didn't want to, a lot of people don't like to be both.
He was fab, Kenny. He was fab.
Boy, I tell you what.
Yeah, man, you don't want to be out there looking like your stepdad either. You know what I mean?
But just shave it, though, man. Listen, I understand you want to hold on to it and try to patch it together. Just shave it. Just go bald. You're good to go. It is what it is, man.
No. Back Dr. J was out there looking like Frederick Douglass.
Was it George Jefferson?
Yeah. But balling, though.
You know what I'm saying? That's my quick sports report, man. We got the hot spot coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
It's the PRA18.
All right, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is time for the hot spot with the one and only Alfredas sitting in for the Brent this morning. What up, Alfredas?
Good morning, Ricky. So there's a lot going on. In the wake of major layoffs at CBS News, rumors started swirling that Gayle King might be saying goodbye to the morning show next year. But Gayle is setting the record straight. She told TMZ she hasn't heard anything about changes to her show or her contract, saying, quote, "What I'm hearing in the building is not what I'm reading in the press." Gayle says CBS execs told her they appreciate the work she's doing and they want her to stay. Her current deal runs through May 2026, and she added, quote, "I like the job and the people I work with. So for now, Gayle's not going anywhere." Now, switching gears, Diddy just got a legal win on his birthday. Yesterday was his birthday, and the judge approved his request for an expedited appeal, which means his legal team and prosecutors could be in court sooner than expected. Now, his opening brief is due December 23rd. The government's going to respond on February 20th, and if all stays on track, oral arguments could start as early as April 2026. So Diddy's currently serving, of course, his 50-month sentence at Fort Dix in New Jersey, reportedly working laundry duty and making new friends while the appeal plays out. And finally, Nicki Minaj. She's catching heat for showing love to Donald Trump's latest post. Listen to this, guys. So President Trump took to Truth Social condemning violence against Christians in Nigeria, and she shared her gratitude, writing, quote, "Thank you to the president and his team for taking this seriously. God bless every persecuted Christian." Her comments quickly sparked backlash online, with many fans and even journalist Roland Martin calling her out. He said, quote, "Child, Trump isn't even a Christian. He's a charlatan." And here's the thing. There's actually violence against Christians and Muslims in Nigeria going on right now, FYI. Anyway, that's your hotspot. So for more information on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can hit me up on social media at George Alfredas. And y'all, make sure you go hit up the Brat at So Brat. Give her some good homemade ideas for, throw recipes so she can feel better soon. Coming up, Rock T's got that HBCU. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
No.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
What up, Mike? Rock Teasy in the building for another HBCU. We're going to always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Oh, can we shout out Morehouse College? Established in 1867. Home of the White and Maroon Tigers. Shout out to the House of Funk Marching Band, baby! Talk about one of y'all's former students. Our brother Mayor Randall Woodfin. It's your time to shine, sir.
I chose to attend a small college on a red clay hill, 830 Westview Drive, Atlanta, Georgia, also known as Morehouse College, because I was inspired by so many before me. When I came out of Morehouse, the impact I've been able to make, we've been able to make, to change our communities, our cities, this country for the better. I learned academic rigor, scholarship, and most importantly, leadership and giving back to my community. Morehouse College changed me for the better. The man I am today is because of Morehouse College.
Our brother Mayor Randall Woodfin, another proud HBCU alum of Morehouse College. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want to share your HBCU story, follow us on Instagram and shoot us a DM at HBCU.
Hey, listen, a lot of stuff going on. Hurricane Melissa recently landed in Jamaica as one of the strongest hurricanes to ever hit land in history. And one of our producers, a lot of y'all don't ever hear her voice because she always works so hard. We love her so much. Tutu was stranded in Montego Bay when the hurricane touched down. This is so shocking. Tutu, good morning. First of all, good morning to you, Tutu. Thank you for being here this morning. We thank God that you made it back safe. And I don't even know how to start. Tell us about what it's like being in a hurricane and what it was like riding the hurricane. And let's give a big round of applause because she made it back safe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back because it was definitely scary. But, yeah, I went to Jamaica, had the trip planned from the beginning of the year, top of the year, celebrating my cousin's 30th birthday. It was a group of 19. It was 19 of us. And everything was good. We got there on a Thursday, celebrated for one day, and then we got, emails saying that our flights were getting canceled. Now, we didn't even know that it was hurricane season, didn't even know that a hurricane was coming. We just saw rain, and we were like, okay, cool. But then after that, flights started getting canceled, and they were talking about lockdowns and stuff, so that's when stuff started getting
Tutu, when the hurricane hit, what was the scariest moment? Like, what was the peak of the scariest moment, that situation?
I think not knowing what was going to happen, not knowing if the building was going to cave in, glass shattering, because we could hear stuff breaking, but I didn't know, is my door going to open up and is there going to be flooding? Am I going to be trapped underwater? Or like just not knowing what was going to happen was, I think, the most scariest thing.
Was you in your room?
I was in my room, yeah. They boarded up.
And what floor you was on?
I was actually on the second floor.
Oh, God, because, see, you could have got a surge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kay. What were you saying?
No, that's what I was saying. I was going to ask the same question. What floor were you on?
But when you say that the lock-in, what does that mean? You were locked in?
So they put us on lockdown, and nobody could leave their rooms. They boarded up the resort, like boards everywhere. You couldn't leave out or anything like that. If you had to leave out for any reason, you had to be escorted out. It was just
Did the phones work? Could you call downstairs and say, hey?
Nothing.
Oh, wow. What did you eat?
Fortunately, they came in. They gave us, the first day, they gave us, bagged goods, like granola bars, ramen, and, juice. And then, the second time that they came around, they gave us carry out.
Did you ever feel like you was not going to get out? Because after a couple of days passed, the airports were shut down. You guys was trying to figure out, can we go to another island, maybe get on another airline or whatever? So 4 or 5 days passed, and you still there.
4 or 5 days passed, and I literally felt like I was going to be trapped. There was no flights going out whatsoever, just kept canceling. It was really, really scary. It was unfortunate. I had to literally take showers for 3 days with water bottles.
Man. So you were there with 19 other people. Were you able to talk to them? Could you see them? Because if you were on lockdown, you couldn't even see the people you were there with.
No. So we ended up just having to kind of maybe like sneak out and make sure everybody was okay, because literally there was no Wi-Fi, there was no power, not even the cell tower.
So you couldn't talk to your mom? You couldn't talk to nobody?
No, I could not.
My Lord.
No, I had to walk to another, like, down the street resort to try to at least get some type of, like, service.
So, Tutu, coming from America, were you upset with the food that they served, granolas and ramen noodles?
No, I actually wasn't. I understood what was happening, and it was only so much that could be done. I know I've seen people talk about, oh, they gave us pastries and stuff like that. I'm just fortunate and grateful that they even gave us something, because they didn't.
That part.
Yeah, it's really sad what people are really going through. So I was grateful for the granolas, the ramen. We just had to make it do what we had. So
you had to go, like, Montego. You were in Montego Bay, and that airport was destroyed. How did you get home?
Yeah, how did you make it to Kingston?
We chartered a driver. Some of the locals were outside of the resort, and they were asking if anybody needed help. And we were like, just get us out of here, please. Just take us to Kingston.
So when you got to Kingston, where did you go? Because you still didn't get a flight right away, right?
No, I didn't get a flight. So actually, I did get a flight. I called, and I was able to get the last seat on a 7 o'clock flight for Saturday. And as soon as they were like, can you make that flight? And I was like, somehow, some way, I'm going to make that flight. And we took a 2.5-hour drive, and we're in Kingston.
What about the rest of your crew, the other 19? How did they fare?
So we all, 18, one person literally just made it home last night.
Man. What?
Yeah.
So, Tutu, I mean, this is not part, but did you think about us when you were stranded?
Yeah, the question was, were we thinking about her?
I did think about work. I'm not going to lie. I did think about work, about me missing work, and, you know, like, this is my job. This is my livelihood, you know, but everybody was so, you know, I'm thankful for all you guys to check up on me to make sure that I was okay. And you guys were just like, just be safe. I just want to also point out that the UK sent out a plane for their people.
Wow. But I did hear, I mean, they did say, the U.S. did say, hey, we're sending food over, we're sending this over, so you didn't.
No, because everything, come to find out, the embassy is actually in Kingston. So because the roads were destroyed and stuff like that, everything couldn't come. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Well, we just glad that you made it back safe. And to let everybody, I know you got a lot of pictures and videos, let everybody know how they can follow you on social media.
Yeah, for sure. Follow me on Instagram, TutuBaby, TutuBayBee, and I'll be posting story time and all the videos of what happened in Montego Bay.
Okay, all right, y'all. Tutu, God bless you, and thank you so much. I'm gonna have to. We're gonna come up, Gary. We're gonna go in our wallet and try to get us some of her money back that she spent or whatever. Well, you can pay your phone bill so you can continue to promote me with my Nike when I buy them Nike joggers.
Our fit checks, yeah. We need the fit checks.
All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
They're asking me, can I be a co-signer for him to get a car? I told him, not the way you quit a job. You know, my grandbabies is coming over. You know, my oldest, she gonna bring them over because her and her husband, they having troubles with their marital issues. Hopefully they can work it out, but he's been cheating. He's been stepping out. So, yeah, I took her down there to the doctor to get her results back. You know, a pap smear came back abnormal. Yeah, I told her, I don't know what you're crying for because he chose somebody else. You choose somebody else, too. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Don't nobody love my son more than me. But I don't believe he good at reading. And when I think about, you know, quite a few folks on their daddy's side, I don't think they could do no good reading either. You know, he was working down at the poultry, but they fired him. You know my baby have big feet. A 12. Yeah, she wears a 12. Oh, yeah, he took a shower in 2 days. I told him one more day it'd be the Holy Trinity. 1 for the Father, 2 for the Son. Yeah, come through here rolling her eyes and huffing and puffing. You know, she done started her cycle. Oh, yeah, she got a monthly about 2 years ago. Because my son, he didn't get his license till he was 23.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T and the Collier of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. A lot of people are talking about when you go to the pen and wind up finding a friend that you probably knew from way back when, and y'all happen to both be in the pen together. You finally have somebody to talk to. It's a wonderful thing. Well, it's being reported, y'all, that Sean Diddy Combs, y'all, you know, he was sent off to begin his 50-month sentence, y'all, for 2 violations of the Mann Act just days ago. Well, now they're saying, y'all, that he seems to be settling well at the FCI Fort Dix County just great find right now. But come to find out, y'all, he ran into an old friend of his, y'all. Former NBA star Sebastian Telfair. Are you familiar with him, Rob T? Sebastian Telfair?
No, I don't know him.
Well, Sebastian Telfair, he started his NBA career and he ended very disappointingly. He played, y'all, for many basketball organizations. Let me tell y'all which ones in particular. But anyway, nevertheless, they're saying, y'all, that they were spotted y'all on the prison court chatting it up. They're saying they both were wearing their prison-issue sweatsuits and blue jackets, and they were just out there catching some crisp, clean, fresh air. Now, they're saying that Mr. Sebastian, now he's in the pin, y'all, for so many different things. And he did, first of all, he was drafted, y'all, by the Portland Trail Blazers straight out of high school, to those who didn't know this. And then they say he bounced around to multiple teams before eventually, y'all, leaving the league. But nevertheless, he's in the pen with Diddy. Now, he was there from 2017. He was arrested, y'all, on weapons possession charges during a routine traffic stop. He was found in possession of multiple handguns, ammunition, and a bulletproof vest, and he was convicted, y'all, back in 2019. Now, they're saying Telfair has spoken out about, the incident. He tried to, get off the case or whatever. But then he got caught again. They say, honey, he was connected to an NBA healthcare fraud scheme. Now, they're saying, according to the Department of Justice, Telfair and more than a dozen other players, y'all, defrauded the league by submitting falsified medical invoices for reimbursement. Now, the scheme involved more than $5 million in reimbursement submissions that were for fake medical procedures. Now, they say he was convicted of fraud in 2024, and then he refused the terms of his probation, and now he's still up in the pen, but he's out there with Diddy, and they're both on the, spending time together. But I didn't know, sports players could do all kind of medical fraud stuff. I mean, this is crazy.
Anybody can do fraud.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, really?
Sports players ain't exempt from committing crimes.
Why you think K end up in jail?
That's
okay,
true.
wait a minute.
That's why he said anybody could do it, because he knew. But, yeah, I didn't know that.
We're not going to go there.
We said anybody could do so. We just want to just if you could tell us a little bit more about it. Maybe we won't do
to
it.
the next story.
Okay. Okay. All right. Go to your coworkers. They'll be wanting to help you out and stuff. But it's just interesting. But anyway, we're going to keep all parties up in prayer. We're glad Diddy got somebody. And we talked about it earlier. They say Diddy is assigned to the laundry department in the pit. Isn't that right, Alfredas? He's doing the laundry department
That's
out there?
what I heard, yeah.
Yeah, they said he's doing it. And, people being very admitted about, they got him washing all them damn sheets from that baby all they hid in the news. But anyway, we're going to keep people lifted up in prayer, and we love everybody. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Kim Kardashian, baby. This woman is speaking out. Y'all need to hit it, y'all, men with money, and y'all like girls like Kim Kardashian. She said, baby, she felt financially unsafe during her marriage, baby, with Kanye West. Now they're saying feeling financially unsafe in a relationship can happen to anyone, even billionaires. Now, Kim Kardashian said that her ex-husband Kanye West's unpredictable spending habits, including, y'all, suddenly purchasing and giving away multiple Lamborghinis at a time, contributed, honey, to her decision to end the marriage back in 2021. Now, she said, honey, that she was unsafe. She felt she didn't know what to do. She said not feeling safe, and not even physically, maybe emotional, or even financially. She said that's a really unsettling feeling. She said whether it's to pay bills or afford housing and food, we need money out in life, which is why a lack of financial safety or financial insecurity is scary for most people. People with money scared to. I feel. Insecure. I mean, they millionaires and billionaires and stuff. And I mean, we know Kanye was going through something at the time. They alleged he was going through his bipolar mode. So he was giving away cars and stuff, which I think when you feel good about certain things and you got money, you should be able to help people out and give people, cars and things like that. So she married him because she knew he had money, because we didn't know who the hell Kim Kardashian was until she got with Kanye West.
I don't know about that now.
Yeah, but she wasn't as rich as him.
She might have more money.
No, she didn't have more money, I don't think.
No, I don't know about that.
Kim?
Yeah.
More money than Kanye?
Yeah,
now she might.
Now, right. Exactly. Now, but not then. She didn't have more money when Kanye met her, because he wrote the song here. She's a gold digger, and she didn't mess with no broke ones. So.
That wasn't about her.
Oh, no. It was about her. Trust me, Alfredas.
Okay.
It was about her, and then he married her.
Wow.
But anyway, there's need to hear no that. But how dare she talking about she felt a certain kind of way? She felt, honey, unsafe, honey, in her marriage. Child, please. Whatever. But anyway, congratulations.
You said honey about 4 times.
But did you see how Kanye would lose it, yelling and screaming? I could understand how she might. Some people not used to that, Gary.
Well, she was used to black men.
Yep.
Okay, not all black men get on screen.
My God.
Gary. Some people actually have conversations.
So what are you talking about, the mood swing?
Yeah, they would show that on Keeping Up, and he would just lose his mind in front of her mama. Can you imagine if somebody yelled and screamed at you in front of your mom? Come on, we don't do that.
Imagine waking up every morning, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Exactly, you're walking on eggshells, and you got children, you got all these kids with him, and I can't blame her. Sorry, Gary.
Well, sorry, I beg to differ. All right, the Collier today, honey, is one of my favorite Colliers. My Collier today is molten brunette. On the high end, you say molten brunette, and on the low, you say beautiful glossy brown. That's your Collier for today.
That's a beautiful Collier. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T if you would. All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up call. Y'all get them at 8669-RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Oh, this is Nate calling from Love everybody. Because I just got off work, and I'm pissed off that I work graveyard, so they need to get up out their bed. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. My name is Jocelyn. I am calling from Mooresville, North Carolina. I just want to give a shout-out. Wake up. Let's get it out.
Hey, this is Salva McKinney calling from Miami, Florida. Wake up, everybody. Want to see you down south at the town hall meeting, Miami Southwood. Come on, educators and community. Have a great day.
Maria calling from Washington, D.C. And yes, Virginia and New York and New Jersey, they came through with the vote. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Hey. Come on, Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up. In Albany, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate the wake-up calls. Listen, Democrats had a big night last night. Election day results are in, and CNN correspondent Bakari Sellers is going to be joining us to break it all down. So you don't want to miss that. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Now, yesterday was Election Day, and here to break down the results is a former South Carolina lawmaker, attorney, political commentator, and best-selling author, Bakari Sellers. Bakari.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Man, good morning. Yesterday was a big, I cannot believe, I actually took a nap and woke up around 9:30 because I didn't go to bed because I really wanted to see the results. I tried to stay up for the California results. But it was exciting for Democrats. Can you break down some of the biggest wins and losses across the country for us, man? Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, always, man. First of all, there weren't many losses. That's the first time Democrats can say that in a long time. Democrats won up and down the ballot. They some of the more impressive wins where they flipped 2 seats in Georgia on the state level for the Public Service Commission. So Democrats in Georgia really came out to vote, and that's a huge race because it shows in the South you can win if you come out and vote. We swept Virginia. We swept the governor's race, the lieutenant governor's race, and the attorney general's race. And every single county in Virginia shifted to the left. It shifted blue by a couple of points at least. We swept New Jersey. People thought that race was going to be close, but Mikey Sherrill won that race. You won the mayor of Pittsburgh. You won the mayor of Cincinnati. Aftab Pureval beat J.D. Vance's brother by 70 points. You kept the Pennsylvania Supreme Court. You got the last Republican off the city council in Orlando. Prop 50 in California won. I mean, just up and down the ballot, Democrats did extremely well. And what you saw was in many of these states, 90, 92, 93% of African Americans voted for Democrats. You saw huge swaths of Asian voters vote for Democrats. And what you saw in 2024 with Hispanics moving to the right to vote for Donald Trump, where they all came home. So all the policies we've been talking about, Ricky, immigration crackdowns, food stamps, being held back, all of these policies that people hate, you're starting to see how that actually is realized in people's voting patterns.
So what do you think this referendum says about the future of our country? And do you think this momentum could continue into the 2026 midterms, or is that wishful thinking?
That's wishful thinking. I mean, you still have to do the work. So you still have to go out there and register voters. You still have to hammer home your messaging. You can't lose the messaging in the middle of this government shutdown that we're in. You know, people still, their healthcare premiums are spiking up as we speak. People still are going to be hungry. One of my homeboys in Denmark just hit me up the other day asking could I help him and his family with Thanksgiving because of SNAP benefits. And food shelters are overwhelmed. They have government employees in them, and they're still not even able to step into the gap because the supply has dwindled and the demand has gone up. So I think it's wishful thinking. One of the things that you can bank on is that I do believe that Trump's grip on the Republican Party will slip, because if you lose races and you're a lame duck, people don't want to be up under you. You're already starting to see that with Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Right. And Bakari, what you just said is kind of leading into what I was going to ask you. Do you think that Republicans are starting to see these election results as a wake-up call, or are they going to keep marching to the beat of MAGA?
So MAGA is what I like to call Ticketmaster, right? Because it's non-transferable. Like, MAGA belongs to Donald Trump. You have all these other candidates out there running around, J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio and anybody else that's running in your little small city talking about they're going to be MAGA. It only really works for Donald Trump. So it's non-transferable. But what Republicans want more than anything, and what the people who back the Donald Trumps of the world are, the billionaires who kind of control what happens in the Republican Party, what they want more than anything is power. And so if they feel like they're about to lose power or power is about to slip, then yeah, you'll see them begin to adopt other candidates, adopt other pathways. And don't be surprised when Mike Johnson tries to say Democrats X, Y, Z, and then they come back to D.C., come to the table, and we get a deal worked out on this government shutdown in the next 7 days.
Hey, Bakari, because of the success we just had yesterday, do you think that people that did not vote are now more inspired to vote in the future?
You got to give people something to vote for. And that's the thing. I mean, we have this unique belief that people are just supposed to come out and vote. And that's kind of antiquated thought. I mean, we the people who are having this conversation right now, the few of us, we believe that it's our responsibility. But there's an entire group of folk and generation of folk that believe that voting requires there to be something to vote for. And I'm not mad at them for that. And so if we continue to message and talk about how we can improve people's lives and actually make promises that we keep. For a long period of time, Democrats made promises and did not keep them. And they talked at voters. So if they meet people where they are, keep their promises, continue to lay out the fact that Republicans are the reason we're in the ditch right now, then yeah, I think people will vote.
Wow. Hey, listen, man, thank you so much for breaking all of this down for us this morning. It definitely was a good night for Democrats. Bakari, let everybody know how you could be followed on social media.
Yeah, man. So follow me on Instagram, follow me on X. But even more importantly, I just joined the Native Land podcast with Angela Rye, Andrew Gillum, and Tiffany Cross. So y'all follow us on everywhere you get your podcast, and come and support a good Black informative podcast. We talk about everything from the battle last week of no limit in cash money to politics. So come join us.
There it is, y'all. And love you, man. We appreciate you, and thank you for joining us. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, Black Tony, what's up, man?
I'm trying to get back in there tomorrow. I'm at the hospital right now.
Hey, did you get your from yesterday? Did you what was that, day before yesterday? Did you set your time? Oh, wait a minute. You in the hospital?
Yeah, I'm at the hospital right now.
Sound like
I'm in the CIU unit.
I see
you in the what?
CIU unit.
I see you down.
Yeah.
It sound like your car door open.
I'm real weak right now. Nah, that's the whole medical thing going on right now.
Talking with your heart.
Yeah, they blowing it. Hold on. The doctor just left out of here. They said that hopefully I'll be able to go home later on the day, son.
Doctor who?
The doctor just left up out of here. Said that hopefully I'll be able to go home.
So
maybe later on the day.
What happened? Why you at the hospital?
I ain't sick. I had a situation yesterday, son. I had got so stressed out from my nephew and them eating all the damn red and purple Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
I was so stressed out that I had gave myself they said I gave myself an aneurysm.
No.
And then I went. My auntie took me over to the place where she get her tattoos at. They do acupuncture.
Acupuncture.
Yeah. But the girl who was doing it had just started yesterday. It was her first time doing somebody shot her, and she started sticking all them needles in me, and she stuck it in the vein what carry all your blood in your neck.
Yeah.
Your jaguar vein. She stuck me in my jaguar vein, shouting, and all my blood skeeted out.
All of it?
Yep, but Pancake was there. He had just finished drinking a Powerade. Shouted. He took the bottle, stuck it down on top of my neck while the blood was skeeting out, and caught all the blood. And so this morning they putting all the blood back in. But I'm real weak right now.
From a Powerade bottle.
Yeah, he caught it. Every time I shot it, he really saved my life because he stuck that Powerade bottle on there, and it caught all the blood, and they putting all the blood back in me right now.
So was there some
I'm just so glad to be here. Right?
Was the Powerade still in the bottle?
Well, he was drinking a red Powerade, so it kind of mixed in with it. But
man, you're
I'm just glad to be here right now. I'm just glad to be here right now.
You're alive, man. You don't come to work, man.
I say, to God be the glory.
To God be the glory. Come to work, back, Tony, because that noise in the background, that's somebody ringing up something at Walmart.
No, that's the heart machine. I seen the light last night.
Well, like you said, did Jesus come? Was Jesus in the light?
You ain't never had all your blood skeet out of you. You ain't never had all. You can't. So you ain't never seen the light, so you don't know.
Who did you see in the light? Who was in the light?
I don't know. It was a man. I think it was Dr. King. It was either him or Gerald Levert. One of them. I don't know which one. I just know that.
Were they reaching for you?
Yeah, they were reaching for me.
So you say you died and Dr. King and Gerald Levert was in the light.
Yep. And I think I seen Heavy D up there too. It was a light-skinned dude. He was fat, but I didn't know you still be fat when you go to heaven. I thought you go to heaven. You lose. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Pray for me, child. Just pray for me.
All right, dog.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna hopefully see y'all tomorrow. Just to God be the glory. That's all.
Let it out, dog. Let it out, dog.
They be wearing that on the airplane too, boy. I be mad to the mother. I be sitting in first class. I be looking at the white folks. I ain't with these right here, just in case you was wondering. Be a whole line of them dusted 8 of them. All of them going to Miami to sleep in a Super 8 and spread their infections on South Beach. Don't look at me. You in 38F. You got a long walk, boy. Pick up them dirty slippers and get to stepping so we can have an on-time departure. Stop dragging your feet. You can't drag your feet and wear a bonnet. Pick a struggle. I love the Lord, but I'm sick of his kids.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the Collier of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Gorgeous Doll, y'all. We all probably know who Gorgeous Doll is. She's one of the ex, y'all, of rapper Future, and she said, baby, she is tired of 3 of his baby mamas, y'all, constantly calling her. So he blocked their numbers, y'all, in his phone, honey, according to Miss Doll. Now, Gorgeous claimed, y'all, that the 3 women called her trying to get in touch with Future. She said, quote, I've had 3 different baby mamas, y'all, hitting me up over the last 3 months. She said in a video, she said they're asking me for his address. They're asking me because they've hired private investigators. She said, I think they're grouping up. I think they're teaming up. I think these women really are about to come after Future. She warned him. She said, now, and you know, at the end of the day, she said, I don't hate you, but I hate you. She told him that, which is very interesting. Now, if y'all don't know who Gorgeous Doll is, her real name is Miss Courtney Hale, and she said 2 of the women are in Miami and 1 is in Arizona. Now, they're hitting him up because they're saying, y'all, that he's not taking care of his kids, y'all. That's what she wants, and it's touching. Now, Doll, she has her own, problems and stuff. She's going through a situation where she's suing one of the clubs that she worked at. The former Magic City dancer was fired, and she's suing the strip club for wrongful termination, sexual harassment, and theft of wages. Now, she claimed that a third-party club promoter, y'all, routinely demanded kickbacks, y'all, from the dancers. Now, the girls were allegedly forced, y'all, to pay the DJ and the club security from the money that they collected from club patrons every night. Now, Ms. Dahl also said that she was sexually harassed by a female manager and that no action was taken when she complained. She said, quote, I'm speaking up for myself because, she said, I know that something has to be done. And this is what she said. Things was done and it was illegal. She told this to Fox 5 Atlanta. Now, Dahl is not one of Future baby moms, but she did date him briefly. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful that she's trying to, well, not so much beautiful that she's helping Future out, but at least she is trying to let him know that these, baby moms are trying to reach her because, they're saying that they're not getting their child support money, even though Future said that she was messy and delulu. Now they're saying Future has 8 beautiful children by 8 beautiful different women, including singer Sierra. Now they said the 3 women mentioned by Baby Doll or by Gorgeous Doll are not among his harem of baby mamas, y'all. So they say, Future has 3 more children in the wild, which brings to his
in the wild. In the wild.
So bad. That's so awful.
Man, come on.
They say which brings his total to 11 beautiful children.
In the
all
wild.
Get together ever.
All the baby children,
all the babies, all the kids, all the baby mamas. That would be nice.
That would be
all
nice.
Just kind of come together.
Yeah, but I tell you, honey, what is the world coming to, honey? When you having babies for rappers, football players, and basketball players, you're going to be the brokest women on earth because their money don't last long, number one. And if they are AAs, they sure enough ain't going to last long because they got to spread all the money.
I get pregnant by baseball players.
And soccer players.
Please.
And soccer players, you're going to get pregnant for somebody. What you say, please, for Alfredas?
I was just saying, if you're going to get pregnant, make it a baseball player.
Yeah, something, honey, because we know a lot of us made those mistakes.
I know you did not.
Say, man.
I'm sorry.
Slow down.
Look close to home.
Babies are not mistakes. Some baby daddies are, but babies are not.
I'm sorry. I didn't want nobody to know.
Boy, y'all so messy on here.
Dirty man.
Gary, Ricky.
Gary, come on, man.
I thought it was just me and her talking.
You forgot you was on the air.
Yes, I forgot I was on the air. All right, sorry, Alfredas. Moving on. Another celebrity news. Speaking of, y'all, rapper Cardi B and her NFL boyfriend Stephon Diggs celebrated his knee. Oh, Lord, I couldn't get the word out. His new England Patriot. Yeah, but anyway, child, come to find out, honey, he went here. He's going to be a daddy, honey. She's having a boy. He announced to the world that Cardi B is pregnant, honey. She's going to be giving birth to a baby boy for him. They say, Stephon already has 4 kids, honey, is expecting, honey, 6 more children by 4 women, including Cardi B and Kiana KJ Barber, best known as Kiki from Drake's hit song, honey, In My Feelings. Now, Cardi, who is 8 months pregnant now, is due to deliver their first child and her 4th in December, honey. So now they're saying that the rapper wore a beautiful burgundy woven leather coat by Bottega Veneta, honey, Alfredas, with matching boots and gloves to go with her burgundy crocodile Hermes Birkin bag. All right, you better describe, honey. Well, she wore almost over $1 million worth of clothes. I'm like, all right, Miss Cardi B, honey. But so they're gonna be having a son together and stuff. So I'm saying he went and announced to the world that she's gonna have a boy. But my thing is, why would he do that? Why would she let him even announce, honey, what she's having right now? Because most people, they're saying, they don't want to announce the sex of their kid until the kid comes, though. But they're saying Stephon Diggs is a proud girl dad with 4 daughters. They say he got a 1-year-old daughter, Shiloh, an 8-year-old daughter, Nova, a 7-month-old daughter, Charlie, and a 5-month-old daughter. So congratulations to him and all these kids. I tell you, these sports players having all these children like it's nothing. And he said, quote, he let the world know, it's going to be a boy. He said, now, that's enough for me. He told people, he said, I can't wait to make him do push-ups and sit-ups and run around.
Oh,
Why didn't he do that?
Future wide receiver, big dog.
Yeah, no, he needs to just be able to have a damn child to know how to read a book. What about why I can't wait to let him read and write his name and know all his brothers and sisters?
He going to have that football helmet on his head.
That's right.
Day one.
That's right, Gary.
Yes, hell, I mean, what he going to damn be doing? Sit-ups and run-ups and push-ups and all that stuff.
Well, maybe that's what your daddy should have did with you. You and me sitting here reading the tea every morning with some tights on.
Well, maybe he should have, but that's all right. Well, go to hell, Ricky.
Yeah, tiptoeing around the studio.
Walking through the mall twisting.
Slow and fast at the same time.
Oh, all
You
right,
are
Miss
slow and
Alfredas,
fast.
girl. Okay. All
You
right.
should have been
girl.
playing for the Baltimore Ravens. Stand up when you pee.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to let y'all make that one. But anyway, congratulations, honey, to Stefan and Miss Cardinal B, honey. And a quick for free story, y'all. Mary J. Blige's documentary film, y'all, For My Fans, is going to premiere in theaters on November the 5th. Is this November? That's tomorrow.
Yeah, November. Yeah.
So it's going to be premiering tomorrow. Everybody's excited about it. They say the R&B actress, honey, singer, has a new movie, and it's going to premiere, like I said, tomorrow For My Fans. And, you know, they said her historic first headlining show at Madison Square Garden in New York City as a part of her My Fans tour. Now, the movie features y'all rappers, Fabulous and Jada Kiss, and it's going to be premiered, you know, tomorrow. Now, it's a 1 hour, 46-minute film, features Mary performing her hits at a sold-out Madison Square Garden. Now, Mary took Twitter recently to promote her movie. She said, quote, For My Fans is out in theaters tomorrow. Y'all celebrating this private screening with my day ones. To all my friends, honey, family, and fans, thank you all for going on this journey with me. She said, see the movie in theaters November the 5th and 8th and get your tickets, honey. You go to MaryJBligeFilm.com, y'all. She said before they're gone. So congratulations to Mary J. Blige. I can't wait to see this film. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Molten Brunette. On the high end, you say Molten Brunette, and on the low end, you say beautiful, glossy brown. That's your color for today. Beautiful.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, every Wednesday, right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show is Wellness Wednesday. We got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier back to help you stay healthy. The one and only member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. The one and only Dr. MJ Collier. What it do?
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. Rock
Man, good morning. Happy to have you.
Man, so good to be here, Rickey. Thank you so much for the opportunity to bring healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary with the T, Alfredas, and I hope the Brat is feeling better. That voice is getting better on a daily basis. But I tell you, it's challenging. It's challenging. So, Rickey, the weather's changed. We're now using the heat in our homes, so that means drier air. So people are experiencing symptoms of eczema and allergies. And so the question came up in a recent nutrition poll. It says, what are some natural things you can do that can help allergy problems like eczema versus using the medical creams and other pharmaceutical products? And so that question was answered, and I thought it was a good answer we want to share with the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's not known what brings on eczema. Some researchers see an association between the microbes in a person's gut and the development of these conditions. So we are always talking about having probiotics as a part of your diet to help control things like allergy and eczema. So then we found out that eczema is an inflammatory condition, and nutrients that help quench inflammation are found in foods that can also promote healthful and diverse gut bacteria, the gut biome we're always talking about. So fruits and vegetables that are rich in dietary fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants that keep inflammation at bay. Vitamin E is good, and omega-3 fish oil, found in nuts, salmon, and dark-fleshed fish. Avocados and olive oil are also good, and are anti-inflammatory supplements like zinc, found in seafood, lean meat, and whole grains, plus probiotics in yogurt and other fermented foods. So we know that the things that Dr. Collier recommended in his daily trio, probiotics, omega-3 fish oil, and vitamin D at 50,000 international units per day. So those three things will help boost your immune system, decrease the inflammation in your body, help control problems with things like eczema and allergies. So if you cut the heat on in your house and you're kicking out mold from that unit that hasn't been used for 6 months or more, and all of a sudden you got itchy eyes, runny nose, that scratchy throat, all of those symptoms. But again, eczema seems to be enjoying a renewal. I have so many patients that are coming in with eczema, and as an eczema sufferer myself, I try to keep those symptoms under control by taking my probiotics and my omega-3 fish oil. So there you have it, Rickey.
All right, so let's go to the phone show on Dr. Collier. Good morning.
My leg has been numb and itching on the right side. I don't know what that's really about. I mean, I can still walk and everything, but it's just been numb and it's been itching, basically.
Okay, so that means you have a neuropathy or some neuropathic issues going on. You need to have your spinal column checked out. This might be a good time to get to know your friendly neighborhood chiropractor to see what's going on. The itching may or may not be related to it. I would suggest a non-sedating antihistamine like Allegra, which is very good to control itching. It also controls other allergy symptoms, it's available over the counter, 180 milligrams, 1 tablet per day. See if that gives you benefits. But I still want you to get an evaluation to see why you're having the numbness. That could be anything from, again, a ruptured disc in your neck or your back or some other problem.
All right, John, with Dr. Collier, good morning.
I got hand arthritis, and I've been using all types of creams, and I've been using this brown rubber ball I squeeze to exercise my hands and everything. But I got arthritis in both of my hands. I just want to know from Dr. Collier, what foods or drinks should I control to keep from getting that actually helps control arthritis?
Okay, arthritis, if you got it in your hands, you got it everywhere. You probably use your hands in your daily work activities, and so that's part of the problem. So exercising it with the ball is very good. Exercise kind of helps keep the joints moving. The more you move, the less arthritis inflammation. Arthritis literally means, itis means inflammation of, arthro means joints. So inflammation of the joints. The most common, if it's in your hands, is probably osteoarthritis, which affects the first, second, and third joints of the fingers. So that's what's called the DIP, the PIP, and the metacarpophalangeal joints. All of those joints are significant. Those are not big knuckles. Those are what are called osteonodes that let you know that that's the problem. Anti-inflammatories such as Motrin, Advil, or Aleve can give you some relief, but natural things you can do, turmeric, curcumin, omega-3 fish oil, which not only decreases inflammation, but also kind of oils the joints and then keep them moving. Unfortunately, we don't have any treatments that cure arthritis. We just can't control the symptoms.
So the chick I went and met up at Starbucks, just because her knuckles are big, that don't mean she had
she had man hands.
Yeah, she had man hands.
You gotta check that Adam apple too. Check that Adam apple too.
Yes, sir.
Y'all get out of 8669 Ricky Collins, 8669 RICKEY. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Talking about, do you want to play thump? I'm like, no. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Y'all, we got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier on with us this morning. Hit us up with your medical questions. 866-9RICKEY. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Hi, yes, I have a condition that every time I eat something spicy, I break out sweating real bad. And now even when I kind of look at spicy food, I start to perspire sweat. What condition is that?
Okay, that's just your body's intolerance to spicy foods. So you just have to decide, one, you have to avoid those things in a situation where you don't want to break out in the sweat. And two, make a decision, say, okay, I know if I eat this spicy type of food, it's going to make me break out in the sweat, but I want to enjoy the food. But there's nothing you can do to blunt that or stop it. It's just your body's reaction to it. And some people do that. Again, enjoy your spicy foods in moderation or just avoid those foods to give you that symptom.
All right, y'all, Dr. Collier, good morning.
Hi, I am having trouble when I wake up in the morning. I feel tired, and I believe I'm having sleep apnea trouble. I don't want to wear the mask. I'm asking, is there any alternative in going without having to wear a sleep apnea mask?
Absolutely. One, you need to have a sleep study to confirm that that's the problem that you have. But if you snore loudly and you have observed apneic events, in other words, somebody sleeping with your partner, your husband, says, oh, my goodness, you stop breathing in the middle of the night, then you go to your physician with that information. They make a referral to an ear, nose, and throat specialist. They can do an evaluation on you, a sleep apnea test, which may require you to go to a sleep center, then confirm the diagnosis. Now, there are surgical treatments for that. Most of the time, if you remove a person's floppy, elongated, soft palate, along with the tonsils and adenoids, if you still have them, then you can fix and correct that problem, and you don't have to go on the CPAP machine. The CPAP machine is challenging. One, you have to put a mask on that works for you, and one that doesn't give you claustrophobia, which is very difficult, and it makes it, you just kind of, your whole sleep process becomes a problem and one you have to think about constantly. Makes it difficult to travel, etc. So I tell people, always look for a surgical option when that is one for you. Also, weight loss. One of the benefits of the GLP drugs like Ozempic and Mounjaro, they now have the indication for sleep apnea because losing weight decreases the amount of fat in your throat, opens up the airway, and allows you to breathe better. So weight loss is also one of the benefits of that can help with prevent sleep apnea and control the symptoms.
Hey, Dr. Collier, when chicks be sleeping with their eyes open and staring at you, are they trying to make sure you ain't texting nobody else? Or is that a real dysfunction?
Well, if she got the ability to sleep with her eyes open, you need to consider another chick because something is wrong there.
Boy, that'd be so scary. Boy, I can't tell you how many times I done jumped up out of bed. Man, you wake up, roll over, and she sleep with her eyes wide open, snoring. Man, that's creepy right there, boy. You have to break up with them. Let's go to the phone, John, with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
My question is, I have an ingrown hair in the pubic area, and it continues to stay even after it goes down, and it's been about 8 months. What can I do?
That needs that needs to be opened and drained. That can become what's referred to as a sebaceous cyst. Every hair on your body has a gland associated with it that secretes an oily substance called sebum that keeps the hair all nice and shiny and oily. But if it gets plugged up, it can create that problem. Sometimes it'll drain, or if you squeeze it, it'll come out. It kind of looks like a worm, but it's not a worm. It's just a coagulation of the sebum. But sometimes you have to eradicate the little balloon-like apparatus that's under the skin. So it's a minor surgical procedure to open it up and drain it, and that sounds like what you need to do. Also, if you're shaving in that area, use wash the area with an antibacterial soap, then use a shave gel, not a shave cream, and not just soap in the shower. That's the best place to do it, however. Use a multi-blade razor, not the cheap razors that you buy at the checkout stand, one with at least 5 blades, and shave down always. Never come up against the grain, or use a depilatory type product that chemically removes the hair so that you're not irritating that area, because that can become a major problem, particularly in the pubic area. So make sure you're maintaining good pubic hair health.
Man, sir, you need to get
Go ahead, Ricky.
You need to get out of this show.
Just the way you said it.
I have a question for Dr.
Good pubic hair health.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gary, with the T.
Dr. Collier, my nose, my oh Lord Jesus, my nostrils, they dry up during the wintertime. Can I put something in it to lubricate them?
Yes, you can. Saline spray. You can go to the store where everything used to be $1 and buy some saline nasal spray. You can spray it up in there as often as you like. There are some that have a semi-oil based as well that'll last a little longer, but you can literally spray that in there whenever you feel like it's dry. But oftentimes the heat in your home is responsible for that, or the environment that you're in, because it dries the air out. Yeah, so you can use a humidifier in the home as well.
Maybe having his heater on dry boogers.
Yeah. Because that's just what be happening in my nose. I'm like, Jesus.
That's why your nose dry. Be hot as hell up in there like somebody great growing. That's why don't nobody go over there.
That's why it's time to keep that heat up. Keep y'all away.
All right.
All right, Dr. Collier, let everybody know how you can be reached.
I can be reached on all social media at AskAskDRMJ. But, Rick, I want to celebrate your community service on Monday. You outside in that very cold weather getting food donations for people who lost their EBT and food benefits. Thank you for your community service. I'm also working on a project with Pastor Jamal Bryan and Victoria Dean at Newburgh Missionary Baptist Church here in Atlanta. You know, they have a festivity called the King's Table. They feed the community on the first and third Saturdays of every month, so that's always available year-round. And on Black Friday this year, they got the Bullseye Black Market event where small businesses can come out and provide products and services to the local community. It starts at 8 a.m. on Friday, November the 28th. Telling everybody to come out and support small businesses over that holiday weekend that benefit your community. Ricky, again, Ask Dr. MJ on all social media. Go to my YouTube channel, Ask Dr. MJ, where there are hundreds of videos on various healthcare topics. Go to my official website, lipodrops.com, where you'll find information on Dr. Collier's Lipobiotics, omega-3 fish oil, and vitamin D, a unique formulation that will keep you healthy during the allergy, eczema, cough, cold, flu, and COVID season. Remember, follow me on Ask Dr. MJ on all social media platforms. Get your 2025-26 flu shot now available at your local pharmacy. And remember, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. Stick and stay. Don't you dare go away. You're listening to Dr. MJ on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus.
Comedian Rita Brent. All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. We got Fixing Jesus with Rita Brent. What up?
What up, Ricky? How y'all feeling this morning?
Man, we doing good, blessed and highly favored in the Lord this morning. Glad to be alive.
Amen. Glad to be alive. Oh, and also, Ricky, I got a late night show coming up, 11:15 this Saturday at the Jackson Convention Complex in Jackson. Y'all can come if y'all want to. Pull up. It's a holiday show. I just want to remind y'all, you're welcome to come.
Let's go.
right, Ricky, I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like snapping today. Okay, you know, the whole world been talking about SNAP benefits being cut or reduced during the government shutdown. People can't put food on the table, and there's a lot of misconceptions about who actually receives SNAP benefits the most. And here's a clue: it ain't black people. But just like it's a misconception that non-melanated folks don't use SNAP benefits, it's also a misconception that non-melanated people can just up and sing our songs. Let's listen at this right quick.
Shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke the chains, now I can lift my head, and I'm gonna praise you.
Long as I got King Jesus, I know he's a burden bearer. I know he's a heavy load sharer. He'll be a friend when you're friendless, and he'll be your mother when you're motherless. He'll be your bread when you're hungry. He'll be your comfort when you're lonely. Long as I got him.
I'm tired.
And who is that, Rita?
It is a collection of non-melanated folks trying to sing our songs. And I'm
you
tired.
you have to probably be black to sing long as I got King Jesus.
That's what I thought.
Anything really.
That's
Yeah.
what I
Sounds
thought.
good to me. I mean, almost sounds just as good
No,
as
it
the
didn't.
originator.
It didn't have
No,
any.
sir.
It's like the green beans at Golden Corral. No seasoning.
None.
Right, with almonds and peanuts in them.
Yeah.
Not a speck
Raisins,
of pepper or
carrots.
salt or nothing.
Straight out the can.
I'm just tired. I'm tired of us getting snapped on and snapped at all the time. They want to sing our music, but they want to snap at us about fake news and all of that. So I say it's about time we snap back. Here we go. Well, I feel like snapping today. Man, if y'all don't go on somewhere with this mayonnaise music ministry, oh, baby powder praise and worship, oh, buttermilk baptism, oh, see-through sermons, oh, paper towel praise break. Yeah, I'm snapping today. Oh, toilet tissue-tarian, oh, snowflake Sunday services, oh, tofu communion service, oh, white bread blessings, oh, ashy altar calls, oh, styrofoam song selections, oh, oat milk, almond milk, soy milk ministry, oh, give myself away, altar call, oh, amazing grace revival, oh,
All that.
tired, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired. That's all I
that.
got, Ricky. I'm snapping today. How about
Hey,
you?
Rita, they got to leave us alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. That's all I got.
Yeah. You know, we serve a black Jesus. All right.
That's right.
Rita, let everybody know how they can find the video and how you can be reached.
You can find me at Rita Brent Comedy. That's RITABRENT Comedy on all social media. All right, let's go.
There it is, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 24 minutes after the hour, y'all got the front page right here. Alfredas, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. So much to talk about. It's Wednesday, November 5th. Here's what's going on in the news. Voters showed up at the polls yesterday in record numbers, and Democrats are celebrating major wins across the country. There are just too many to name, but here's some big ones. Abigail Spanberger was elected first female governor of Virginia. Ghazala Hashmi was elected lieutenant governor of Virginia, the first Muslim and South Asian to hold statewide office in Virginia. Jay Jones is the first black attorney general of Virginia. Mikey Sherrill, she is the first Democratic female governor of New Jersey. Zohran Mamdani is the first Muslim elected as mayor of New York City. He's also the youngest in over a century. Andre Dickens has been reelected mayor of Atlanta. Aftab Pirval, reelected mayor of Cincinnati. Alvin Bragg, reelected Manhattan district attorney. And Pennsylvania retained 3 justices on the Pennsylvania Supreme Court. So while Democrats are celebrating celebrating their big wins, Republicans are feeling the heat. The Senate just shut down a temporary funding bill for the 14th time yesterday, meaning the government shutdown rolls on. And President Trump now says SNAP benefits will not resume until Democrats end the shutdown. However, the administration will use contingency funds for partial payments. School districts in cities like Houston, New York, and Philly are expanding free meal programs to keep kids fed, so that's good. Meanwhile, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy is warning of mass flight delays, cancellations, and even partial airspace closures as air traffic control staffing shortages worsen during the shutdown. Meanwhile, President Trump was having breakfast with Republican senators today, and he said it's time to end the filibuster. Now, this is a Senate rule that forces bills to get 60 votes instead of a simple majority. It would be historic if a president or Congress actually got rid of the filibuster altogether. It's been part of Senate tradition for more than 200 years. It was meant to encourage compromise and give the minority party a voice. So ending it would completely change how laws get passed in the U.S. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? College football playoff rankings are out. Yes, Ohio State is number 1, Indiana number 2, Texas A&M number 3, Alabama's number 4, Georgia is 5, Ole Miss is 6, BYU 7, Texas Tech 8, Oregon is 9, and Notre Dame is 10 to round out the top 10. I'm just going to say this, man. I'm going to put Indiana in the national championship game. I'm just going to say it. And can you imagine if Indiana, Texas A&M wound up in a national championship game playing each other? Those some
Right, it's too early, Rock.
It's a little early.
It's too early, Rock.
Early, but I'm going to go put my bold prediction for Indiana. I'm sold. I didn't watch Indiana play 3 games. The first time I saw them play, I said, okay, they're a little bit better than last year. All right. Second time I seen them, I'm like, yo, these boys, they balling. And the third time, I'm convinced. I'm sold. Indiana's for real.
We finna see.
Let's go, man. And the New York Jets, man, they trade their 2 best defensive players, meaning they throwing in the towel for the season. They 1-7. They ain't going to admit this, but they throwing the towel in, man. They trade defensive back Sauce Gardner to the Indianapolis Colts, and then defensive tackle Quentin Williams to the Dallas Cowboys, beefing up that Cowboy defense.
They need to go and get his brother, too. You know, his brother playing linebacker.
He cold. They both cold, man.
Yeah.
Let me see, man. The Jets receive a couple of first round and second round picks over the next couple of years, but I like Quentin as a Dallas Cowboy. Is it going to help them get on a run to get to the Super Bowl? No, probably not, but I like him as a Cowboy. In the meantime,
he's going to do good, though.
Yeah,
he's going to have a good year.
Yeah, he's solid, man. In my opinion, he's probably the first best defensive tackle in the league.
Yeah.
Not defensive end, but defensive tackle. So Quentin Williams, big dog right there. Charles Barkley, Shaq, Kenny Smith, and Ernie Johnson. They was clowning your boy, Boston Celtics superstar Jaylen Brown's hairline.
Jaylen Brown called LeBron about his hairline. Did you read that?
Yeah, but that hairline has been doctored seriously.
Call him Jaylen Beijing Brown. Hey, Kenny, can I ask y'all I'm asking y'all a serious question. Yeah. Why are guys so sensitive about their hairline? Dude, when I started going bald, it was a quick, easy decision. I was like, I'm going bald.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going to shave it.
You were fat and bald, so...
Like, man, come on.
So people didn't want to... A lot of people don't like to be bold.
He was fab, Kenny. He was fab.
Man, come on.
Hey, dog.
Boy, they dirty.
They don't hold back on, man. And Shaq had a big afro on, and he took it off because Jaylen Brown used to have braids.
Man.
Just shave it off, dog. You good? That's my quick sports.
But we love the roasting, though. We love the roasting.
Absolutely.
We love it.
You can't take it personal, man. It is what it is. We got the hot spot coming up now. Let's get it popping.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BRAT.
All right, 29, nothing else. Y'all time for the hot spot. Sitting in for the Brat. We got the one and only Alfredas. What up?
Ricky, he gave us one of the South's biggest anthems. Now fans are remembering a rap pioneer. Rapper Young Bleed has passed away from complications related to a brain aneurysm. Born Glenn Clifton Jr., he was part of the No Limit era, working with Master P on this classic right here.
Alabama, Atlanta, how you do that there?
Come on, man.
How you do that there, son?
Hey, do that. And get your ass with blue black.
You can't not bounce when you hear that song.
Come on, man.
Young Bleed was rushed to the hospital just days after performing at the Cash Money vs. No Limit event at Complex Con last month. He helped put Baton Rouge hip-hop on the map in the late 90s, and his debut album went gold. He was 51 years old.
Sad, man.
In other news, congratulations to Sherry Shepherd, the comedian and talk show host, just got her very own star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame after 3 decades in the game, from co-hosting The View to starring in sitcoms, films, and now hosting her own TV show.
Congratulations!
Sherry. Yeah, she's finally getting her flowers. Ricky, listen to this advice she gave during her advice.
Run towards that very thing that you fear, because on the other side of fear are where all the open doors are. On the other side of fear are where all of the blessings are lying. Don't pay attention to that voice that tells you you're not enough, you're too old, you're too this. Because if you can run towards that fear and jump over it, move it out the way, push it out the way, your wildest dreams are sitting right there.
That was beautiful.
Facts.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Big love to Sherry for keeping the laughs and positivity rolling for 30 years straight. Now, switching gears, Spotify's back in the hot seat. Rapper RBX, who happens to be Snoop Dogg's cousin, just filed a class action lawsuit claiming the streaming giant ignored massive bot activity that allegedly boosted some of the biggest artists on the platform, including Drake. To be clear, Drake is not being sued, but RBX says fake streams may have padded those 37 billion plays, cutting into other artists' play, or actually pay and play. If this case holds up, it could seriously shake the way the music biz counts its streams and its money. We're going to keep an eye on how all of this plays out. For more info on these stories and more, or actually for info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. You can hit me up on social media at George Alfredas. Coming up, Dwight Stone's got the praise mix down. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.